Hello, my scrappy friends. It is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for day 6 of Scraptember. So the prompt for today is school. So I am using the Echo Park collection called I Love School, and I am using a Vicky Bouton Foundation page. And I only have 6x6 paper pad for this, I believe. I think I do have 12x12s in this collection, but I think they're only full pages, and I think I was being silly and didn't want to cut into them. So I'm working with a 6x6 paper pad. So I think I'm joining together some of the strips to make them longer, but it works. You can't even tell. This prompt, I think, is one of the easiest for me at the moment because I'm quite behind in my scrapping. This photo is actually from last year. And when you have a little child starting school for the first time, you've got so many photos. So I've got his first day of school photos. I've got his school uniform photos. I've got the family getting ready in the morning photos. I have so many school layouts to create. That I just am so glad that this prompt is included in our Scraptember this month, because this has at least got me scrapping one that is still hanging around from last year. Now, here where we are getting ready for school, the kids do what's called transition. And so depending on your school, depends on how many, but there's about, say, 5 transition days at the end of the year before. So in like November or December, the kids go, for example, every Thursday for 5 weeks. Then they have their big 6-week holiday like everyone has in here in Australia. And then when school starts the next year, they have already got a little bit of an idea about it because they had been going to these transition days. So at the school that we go to, my son is usually given a t-shirt that says, I'm going to be in prep at... Now, I think he wore that for the first couple of days, but by the end of the transition, he had decided that he should be wearing his school uniform. So on this particular transition day, he got dressed to go to school with Jack in his school uniform because he decided that he should wear school uniform too. Now, our school, it was really good because transition started at 9:30, so big kid was at school at 9 and then transition was at 9:30, which was great. If you had multiple drop-offs, you could get there on time. If you just had one drop, like at different places, if you just had one drop-off at the same school, it wasn't a long wait until transition started. So that was really good for us. But on this particular day, I think so many of the teachers actually thought he was a little prep. Why aren't you in the classroom? And what are you doing? Where are you headed to? Because he was wearing his school uniform. But he just felt so special and important having that school uniform on that I couldn't bear to tell him that he shouldn't wear it, or... I mean, he's allowed, but not that he wasn't allowed to wear it. I just let him be. But I had to snap some photos, of course, at the start of the day. And I will definitely be writing some journaling with this one later on that explains why this photo was taken, because he hasn't even started school yet. And in the next album, I'm going to have identical photos of him on his actual first day of school wearing his school uniform. The title I chose to use for this one, these stickers are so cute, but they are a little bit hard to see. Katie gave them to me in like a kit with this collection, and now I'm just determined to try and use them all up. And I don't know if you could see then, but I'm so close. And it says big kids only. I did have to doctor a few of the letters, but that's fine. I just thought that worked really well with the mood and feel of this particular layout, that he's not a kinder kid anymore. He's a big kid now, and only big kids go to school, so big kids only, just for fun. I then got to embellishing the layout. I've actually had this layout sitting around on my desk for quite a little while before I actually glued it all down, before I committed to how I wanted it to be. And I'd pulled a lot of the ephemera pieces out of the packs and off the sticker sheet. And some of them got a bit crinkled and, ruined, scrunched up. And I was like, oh, should I still use that? When you look at the close-up photos, the rainbow pencil in particular looks quite worn out. But in the end, I thought, nah, just stick it on. It'll be fine. Once it goes into a pocket page, it'll be fine. So I just rolled with it. It was too cute to throw that sticker away because it got a little bit crunkled. It was too cute. But then after I pop on these embellishments, this one is basically done. I was a little bit worried that that large sentiment sheet, a piece that I just put there, was a bit too big. But I really liked the text, so I just put it on anyway. Then I'm adding on a few of the little enamel dots because I felt like it needed something. The more I look at it now, the more I feel like it might have needed something above above that large cluster, the cluster up in the top left-hand corner. I feel like maybe it needed something above where the semicircle was, and that sentiment piece really is far too big to be up there, but we're rolling with it, and it is what it is. So then I'm going to pop on some splatters in silver because the thickers are a little sparkly silver. And then we will have a look at some close-up photos. I hope you are enjoying following along with the Scraptember journey that has already begun. Do not forget that there is that playlist where not just Katie and I are sharing our layouts, but all the other amazing creators that are participating in Scraptember are sharing their layouts. And there is so much to inspire you and get you creating. I cannot wait to see you all again on the 8th day of Scraptember, and I will see you all soon. Bye.